Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to see how to create a health system in Unreal Engine 5. I have created a health system. By pressing R you can decrease our health, and by pressing T you can increase health. And all of these values are updating from our third person character to a widget, through a widget, and we are updating these values in our progress bar using simple communication. So let's jump into the tutorial to create our own health system. So first of all, we have our third person character, tutorials, easy game mechanics, health system, and I have our third person character already set up, and its name is TPC. TPC mean third person character health system. It means for this health system tutorial. So this is our character which you should have in your third person template. So okay, and it's working here fine. Now first of all, for the health system we have to create a widget and then a progress bar. So let's create a widget here, user widget, widget health system, and let's open it and search for canvas panel and bring it here. And now for the health system we will use progress bar. Bring it here at the top side, make it big, PB health bar, and you can increase and decrease the value by changing this percent variable. Okay, so let's bring text here, T health. Okay, health. Now let's move it to graph. Now here we have to create a custom event which we will call from our third person character when we want to increase the health or decrease the health. So let's create a custom event update health. Okay, so we will make a variable here of health in float. So from our third person character we will pass a value of health variable of a float type to here. So let's create a parameter health of float type, and here is our health bar, set percent, and we will connect this health to there. Now when we increase the health from here, and we will pass the health value, it will update our progress bar, which will ultimately update here. So let's create a health system here in our character. First of all, we will create our new variable and ignore all these variables. New variable health of type float. So we want to increase our health when we press a button of T from our keyboard. So let's search for T. Here is our T. So on pressing T our health will increase. And on we have so initially our health will have a value of 100, and on pressing R, our health will decrease. And let's search for R here. So let's first decrease our health. So this is our health with a value of 100, and we will minus health from here. Right now we are understanding the concept of increasing and decreasing the health, but later we will use proper health pickup and a damage to our character. But right now we are focusing on how the health system works with when we bind it with our progress bar. So we want 10 health to be taken out when we press R, and then we will set our health like this. So whenever we press R, it will decrease 10 times health from our health variable and then set the value here. For example, if I press R for the first time, the health here is 100 minus 10 will become 90, and now our health in our health variable will become 90. Now when we press R again, now the health value will be 90, and now again 90 minus 10 will be equal to 80. Now health will be 80 then. And in order to send this value variable to our widget health system, we first need a reference to our widget health system. So for that we will create a widget first, and then we will get the variable of that widget. So first of all, let's move here. So okay, here we will use a node named create widget, and we will choose a widget health system. So this is our widget which we have created already. Now we will promote it to variable, and widget health system reference. So it will be our reference to widget, and now from there we can add to viewport. Now when we play, we can see this widget will be visible on our screen. Now we can see our health here. If we disconnect it, and then if we see, there is no widget here. So now we have created our widget, and then we have displayed on our viewport. Now only we have to update the value from our TPC health system third person character to here in our widget health system. Now we have our reference here. Now we can send value from our character to widget health system easily. So this is our reference, and if you remember, we created a event health update health. We will call here event update health. Now as you know, our progress bar only takes a value from 0 to 100, and our health value is from 0 to 100. Now we have to use some scenario or node or formula to convert this 0 to 100 value, or to map this 0 to 100 value to 0 to 1 value, so we can update correct value from our health variable into our progress bar. For this we will use a node name map range clamp. We will give a health value here. In range will be 0, and our in range upper limit will be 100, and out range A will be 0, and out range B will be 1, and we will move this value here. So what it do is it will map the input value from this range to this range. For example, if our health value is 50 here, we will get a value of 0.5 here. So our progress bar will be half here. So now let's so from now the health value will go to this event, and from here the value will be updated in the our progress bar. So let's check by pressing R. Now if we press R, you can see our health is decreasing. Now half of our part is done, and we have to increase the value of health. We will do the same, but with one difference. We will use the add node here. Now same, we will get health, and we will use plus float, and we will increase the value of 10 when we want to increase our health, and again we will set a value of health here, and again we will use the map range clamp. Let's copy it from here, and this is our reference to. Let's bring them a little bit down. Again we will call that same function custom event. Now when we press R, our health will become low, and when we press T, our health will increase, and through this custom event our health will update in progress bar. Now I am pressing check my 1 second, let me check. R for decrement. Okay, so I'm going to press R, health decrease. I'm again pressing R, again and again. Now if we want to increase our health, I will press T. Now you can see, now we have a working health system now, which whose values are updating in our progress bar. Now you can create this health system in any of your game, and this is a very simple setup. In the next tutorial we will decrease and increase our health by giving a proper damage to our player, and by picking up some pick up health or anything from our game world. So till then, Allah Hafiz.